Now the serpent was more cunning than any beast of the field which the Lord God had made. And he said to the woman, Has God indeed said, You shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And the woman said to the serpent, We may eat the fruit of the trees of the garden, but of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God has said, You shall not eat it, nor shall you touch it, lest you die. Then the serpent said to the woman, You shall not seriously die, for God knows that in the days you eat of your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing God and so when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, that is, was pleased to the eyes, and to make one wise, took of the fruit and ate. Also gave it to her husband with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of both were opened, and they knew that they were naked, and they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves covering. And they heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. And Adam and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the garden. Then the Lord God called to Adam and said to him, Where are you? So he said, I heard your voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told you you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree of which I commanded you that you should not eat? And the man said, The woman whom you gave to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I ate it. And the Lord God said to the woman, What is this you have done? The woman said, The serpent deceived me, and I ate it. So the Lord God said to the serpent, Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all cattle, and more than every beast of the field. On your belly you shall go, and you shall eat dust all in days of your life. And I will put in the womb, and between your seed and his, he shall bruise your head, and you shall bruise his knee. To the woman he said, I will greatly multiply your sorrow and your conception. The pain you shall bring forth children you desire shall be for your husband, and he shall rule over you. And Adam he said, Because you have heeded the voice of your wife, and you have eaten from the tree of which I command you, saying, Shall not eat of. First is the ground for your sake. The toil you shall eat of it, and all the days of your life. Both thorns and thistles it shall bring forth fruit, and you shall eat the herb of the field. In the seed of your voice shall eat bread, till you turn to the ground. For out of it you'll taken, from dust you are, and the dust you shall return. And Adam called his wife named Eve, because she was the mother of all living. Also for Adam and his wife, the Lord God made of sin and clothed. Then the Lord God said, Behold, the man has become like one of us, to know God and evil, and now let's put in his hand and take also of the tree of life and eat and live forever. Therefore the Lord God sent him out of the Garden of Eden to till the ground from which he was taken. So he drove out the man, and he placed him at the east of the Garden of Eden, and a flaming sword which turned away every way to guard the way to the tree of life.